All right, here we go. Cruise ship stories. Cruise ship stories. What's the deal? All right, cruise ship stories. Hey, Bill, I'm your biggest fan from North Africa. Get out of here. That's great. I've been watching your specials and podcasts for years. I'm from Tunisia. And you know what's funny? I could do a show in Tunisia right now in front of the same amount of people I'm doing in New York City. And I used to work on board cruise ships. Luckily, I quit before you became a dictator and sunk my working place. 9 years of that shit. It's an absolute nightmare. I dealt with more complaints than Dr. Phil and Oprah combined, but some of the questions, bro, sometimes I laugh, sometimes I get brain farts, sometimes I lose it. Here are my top 5 most ridiculous encounters I got while I am working on board a cruise ship. You're right. Those are the dumbest people. You know what? People, this is a great new segment. If you want to, whatever you do, if you work in the public, give me your top 5, whatever your vocation is, dumbest things people said to you. And I know if somebody's a park ranger out there in Joshua Tree, they got one question for me when I asked one of the park rangers, where is the Joshua Tree? I thought there was just one. I didn't realize it was a species. All right, number 1, top 5 dumb questions asked on a cruise ship. Number 1, captain made an announcement saying that tomorrow at 7 a.m. we will cross the equator line. Oh, no. This guy wakes up at 6 a.m., takes his coffee pot and goes to the helipad and kept looking at the sky. Oh, he didn't even look into the water? He looked into the sky? 7:15 a.m. came. He came to me complaining that he didn't see the equator line. Therefore, the captain misinformed him and demanded the compensation. I almost printed the Wikipedia page, but that shit would get me fired. Oh, my God. I remember when I was a kid, I thought the equator, I just pictured it as this big, almost like black rubber tubing that would have fiber optic wire going through it. That's how I pictured the equator. But I was also a kid. Number 2, during a gay charter cruise, one gay complained that too many gays are hitting on him and he wants to get off. We were in the middle of the ocean. Oh, my God, I'm so hot. People won't leave me alone. God, get me off this boat. All right, number 3. Oh, my God, Jesus Christ. A bunch of guys who want to fuck other guys all on there, and they're all guys. Can you imagine that? Guys will fuck anything. You stick them on a fucking boat, and oh, my God. Number 3. Second day during the crossing from Australia to the U.S., this woman called me saying there is a penguin on her balcony. I said, madam, that's probably a bird because penguins don't fly. Oh, boy. She started screaming. I know a penguin when I see one. So I sent security, and it was just a seagull. That night she came after dinner asking what happened to the bird. So I tried to be funny, and I said, did you like your soup? Oh, God. She didn't appreciate my joke, but her husband started laughing, and of course she asked for my boss, and I got in trouble. Oh, wow. What a douche. I mean, talk about not having any sense of humor. You thought it was a fucking penguin. You know, what did he say it was? A seagull. Was it an osprey? Number 4, a woman came running saying she saw some black creatures with red eyes swimming around the ship. I said, okay, thanks for telling me. She started yelling. Ain't you going to send security to shoot him? Oh, boy. Jesus Christ, I'm fucking hallucinating. Number 5, one poor bastard walked inside a sauna and found a dude blowing another dude. Oh. Came to me saying he can't forget what he saw and I should give him a free drink package to help him get over it. He actually said package after seeing what he just saw. I honestly felt for him. I told him I can't do that, but I gave him a couple of bottles of wine after investigating. We found out about those gay dudes. Turned out one of them was married. I knew it. And traveling with his wife. That happens a lot. We asked what he was doing inside the sauna. He said, I was getting a foot massage from a stranger. Wow. And then he slowly moved up my leg. Yeah, I remember one time I went to a gym here in New York, and they wanted all of this fucking ID and all of this shit. And I was giving, what the fuck, I got to just give you the money, blah, blah, blah. I know what happened. Somehow I ended up talking to the guy, and he said that the other day they had caught a married dude blowing a gay guy in the sauna. And when he got caught, he freaked out, and his wife was out working out. And he said, please don't tell my wife. And I said, did you? He said, yeah, I had to. And I was thinking like, well, you didn't have to. But you have to, though. Because he's taking these risks, and they're probably having unprotected sex. You know, this guy's out and about. I mean, if he was banging a woman, you know, you'd have to do the same thing, right? I don't know. It's crazy. It's crazy. Crazy world. I can write a book about this shit, man. You should. Anyway, well, I hope you don't back down. You're the voice of the voiceless in this pussified world we live in. No, I'm not. Most people talk the way I fucking talk. They just don't do it on TV. One more thing, Bill. Don't accept that dude's invitation to Saudi Arabia. You say the wrong thing about women, religions, or king, you're a goner. We can't afford to lose one of the last two comedians who don't give a flying fuck about triggered folks. That's you and Dave Chappelle. Wow. Anytime I get lumped in with the great Dave Chappelle, that's great. Peace and love. Well, thank you. Thank you for my one fan out there in Tunisia.